the tone. New war zone. Yeah, we came to talk that pain and gold. No bones about it. Let it roll. Asa's got them books stacked high. Old take heat and that sharp eye. Manager day shame, make fly. Seen every lockup, every running lie. Play fabulous, can't link, but she locked in quick. Costume drama, that spotlight slick. The pageantry, the flair, the grit. Found her home in the chaos of it. Switch been down since way back when. Or reflects bark that sports again. CTR with that brother team. No bones crew, we the body slam dream. Time to welcome everybody to the room then. Balls for a bread and super kick up in the chin. Take a hound to the moon, watch them run and feel. No bones about wrestling, now is here. Books, toys, docs, and game night fights. Old school love in the modern lights. We don't just watch, we study the craft. Hear that crowd, we build on that. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. We break it down. We bring the heat. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. Four voices strong. Bring heat to these seats.
Hey everybody, welcome. This is No Bones About Wrestling, and I'm one of your hosts, Asa. How's it going? And I'm going to be joined very shortly by my co-host, Switch, who I believe is here. I'm just finding my background real quick, which I don't see anywhere. There it is.
What?
What's up, Switch? How are you doing?
What you mean microwave these?
It's the microwave.
That is my health food.
Ain't no bacon, mama. So go
Oh
to the store.
shit!
Ah!
Can't keep nothing when you got a family, bruh. What's good, Asa?
What's up, man?
Trying to be on the diet, they try to eat up all my shit.
So yeah, everybody, this is AEW Weekly. This is our weekly rundown of all things AEW. We're going to give our bone ratings for Dynamite, Collision, Redemption pay-per-view. We're going to rank the top 5 men, women, and teams in the company. Going to talk rumors and storylines and news. Going to talk about what's on Dynamite tonight. So yeah, let's get started with the TV reports. AEW Dynamite, July 22nd in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. And Eric says, good afternoon. Hey, how's it going, Eric? Thank you for joining us. We started off Dynamite with a TNT title match. Saw the Jet Kevin Knight defend against Darby Allin. And Kevin Knight hit a Van Terminator, which some people call Coast to Coast, but Rob Van Dam made that move up. So it's a Van Terminator. Then he hit a UFO splash, got the pin. Kevin Knight keeps the belt. If you're new to us, 0 bones is terrible. 5 bones is awesome. And I gave that one 4.5 bones. What'd you think, Switch?
Yeah, I gave it 4.5 too. Great opening. Great opener.
Up next, Brodito, the tag team of Brody King and Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido, took on Proto Kata, the team of Kyle Fletcher and Okada. And we saw this one end with a 21-plex by Bandido on Fletcher. Got the pin. Brodito get the win. I thought this was a great match. I gave it 5 bones out of 5.
That's crazy. I did too.
Awesome.
I did too.
Yeah, Switch and I are usually pretty close. There was one the other night we weren't that close on, but usually we're right there together.
Yeah.
Up next, we saw the leader of the Bang Bang Gang, Switchblade Jay White, take on Clark Connors of the Dogs. And Jay White won. Clark Connors submitted to a chokehold. Good match. I gave this one 4.5 bones out of 5.
I gave it 4 bones. I would like to see it go a little bit longer just because it's Jay White.
Yeah. It's good. It's so good to see him back. We waited a year, over a year.
Yeah.
It's great to see him back in the ring. Up next, we had a women's world tag team title no DQ match. Divine Dominion, who have been dominant on a roll, took on the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart. And Divine Dominion continue their role. Megan Bain pinned Julia Hart after Divine Dominion hit their tag team finisher called From Heaven to Hell. This one was pretty awkward. Julia Hart looked bad. I gave this 2 bones out of 5.
I did 2.5, man. I don't know what's going on with Julia, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah,
yeah. She needs to either get out of the ring or get some retraining or something like that.
Take a break.
Yeah. All right. Was this the main event of Dynamite? Yes. Main event of Dynamite. So world champ Kenny Omega team up with Continental champ Jon Moxley and Owen Hart Cup winner Will Ospreay. And they took on 3 Callis family members, Brian Cage, Hechicero, and Jake Doyle. And Omega, Ospreay, and Moxley got the win. Omega pinned Hechicero after a hidden blade. And Omega hit the V-trigger on him as well. Good match, pretty good main event. I gave it 4 bones out of 5.
Yep, I went 4 out of 5 too.
Very good. So good episode of Dynamite, I thought. All right. Up next, we had Collision, July 25th, again in Nashville still. Opening match saw Tommaso Ciampa defeat Zachary Wentz of the Rascals. Ciampa hit a running knee to the face and got the pin. I gave this one 3.5 bones out of 5.
I gave it 3 bones. I'm just tired of them burying my daggone Rascals.
Yeah.
Even though they look good in defeat, I just give my boys some wins now. They've been there long enough. They didn't took their losses.
No, I agree. And it was a little too one-sided. I think I gave it 3 at first, but like what was there was pretty good, you know?
Yeah, but they could have did that with somebody else other than Wentz. It's like I just feel like certain people shouldn't be taking all these losses.
Yeah.
You know, they could have, if they wanted to let Ciampa look dominant, they could have used somebody else.
Yeah, and you think they could let the Rascals look good and actually have, you know, some more actual teams in the trios division, you know?
Exactly.
So after that, the Young Bucks took on Death Riders Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta. Young Bucks got the win. They hit the Meltzer driver and got the pin. And this was another one. It was good, but it was almost a squash. And the Death Riders got in just enough offense for it not to be a squash. I gave it 3.5 bones, mostly because the Young Bucks looked great.
Yeah, 3.5 bones for me too. Bucks they always look great and always look like they're improving.
Let's see. After that, CMLL World Women's Champion Persephone took on Angelica Risk, I believe was her name.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Angelica.
I think it was Angelica. I could be wrong.
Okay.
And Persephone got the win. She hit a crucifix bomb and got the pin. Almost a razor's edge, but she turned it into a crucifix bomb squash match.
Yeah.
And let's see. Off Gwid with Mom's Safety Net says, "Hey guys, what's up?" Says, "I came in so late yesterday, right when you guys finished. LOL. Thankfully, I'm here early." Yeah, man, we appreciate it very much.
Welcome in.
And we're doing AEW Weekly right now at 7:55. We'll be doing our Dynamite watch along. It'll be the 2 of us, K Fabulous and Wolf. So we have guys here doing work. So if you hear the dog or drilling or stuff, that's what's going on. So I'm sorry, everybody, if it gets distracting. All right. After the squash match, we saw the Lethal Twist, the team of Jay Lethal, Lee Johnson, and Blake Christian, and they beat Skyflight, Matt Sydal, Dante Martin, and Matt Sydal, Dante Martin, and Scorpio Sky, accompanied by Christopher Daniels. Lee Johnson pinned pinned Martin after a Johnson Death Valley driver / Blake Christian stomp, the double team move. And Lethal Twist got the pin and the win. I gave this one 4 bones out of 5. That was a pretty good match.
Yeah, I went 4 bones out of 5 too. Yo, the Lethal Twist, man, Christian Blake and Lee, man, they look good with some of the stuff they was doing, man.
Yeah,
some stuff that I ain't seen before too, man. Like I they're growing on me as workers.
And I'm sure they've gotten, Jay Lethal is a veteran, man. I'm sure they've gotten some good advice from him.
Oh, you can't lose when you got Jay in your corner.
I'm sorry, y'all, about the
Hey,
dog.
Ripley's like, I live here too.
Eric says, are they working on your road? No. Hey, enough. No, they're putting in. Let me see if I can put her up real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. I got you.
Ripley, come.
Eric says, oh, he said, how you put on the road. But yeah, y'all, the Lethal Twist, I've been really digging the Lethal Twist lately, man. As far as in-ring work and how they're doing, they've been killing it. I don't know what the deal is with Skyflight. I thought when they tried to revamp this team that they would take off and do something ever since Scorpio came back. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Skyflight. They take a lot of losses, and at one point they was pushing Martin hard when his brother was out. So yeah, I don't know what they're really going to do with Skyflight. They just don't seem to be racking up too many wins lately.
Yeah, good point. And Dante is great. Needs to put on some weight. Scorpio Sky's good, and Matt Sydal is crazy good. But yeah, Eric, I don't know if you could hear. Eric asked, "Are they working on your road?" No, that we have an electric car, and we have to go to the park. Like it's only half a mile from the house, but we have to go to the park to charge it, and then we got to take 2 cars up there so we can take 1 car back home, and then later we got to take that car to go pick up the electric car. So it's a big pain in the ass. Damn. So we're getting a charger put in at our house so we don't have to fuck with all that. So that's what's going on. Eric says, I hate this hot weather. I don't know. I don't mind it. And Antonio says, friend. What's up, Antonio? Thank you for joining us. All right. After the Lethal Twist win, we had a ladder match qualifier for the international title #1 contender match at Redemption. We saw Nick Wayne versus AR Fox. Very good match. 2 great talents. Nick Wayne gets better every time I see him, I feel like.
Yep.
And AR Fox is an innovator, always loses in AEW at least. And that's what happened here. Nick Wayne got the win with a fisherman's buster that he calls the Prodigy Plex. And then got the pinfall. Great match. I give this 4.5 bones out of 5.
I went 4 bones only because I knew AR Fox was losing. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, it was a good match. Good match.
Yeah, and like I said, Nick Wayne is I think he's already great, and he's just going to get better. And just like I said about Dante, needs to put on some weight, needs to put on some thickness, so he's not quite as skinny.
He still got like that teenage boy body.
Yeah. Looks like kind of like a high school baseball player. But he looks good. He's just too skinny,
Yeah.
But I love Nick Wayne. His selling is really good, better than most people in the company. His offense looks good, better than most people in the company. So yeah, I think there's nothing but good things ahead for Nick Wayne. World Trios title match was next. The Conglomeration, the team of Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, they defended against the Ring of Honor 6-man World Tag Team Champions, Dalton Castle, and the Outrunners. So they had a chance at getting both titles. They didn't. This was a fun match. There were a lot of silly spots. They got up on shoulders and played chicken at one point. And the silliness actually was funny, and the parts that were serious were really good too. And I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4.5 bones out of 5.
Yeah, I gave it 4 bones, but I enjoyed it. I like Dalton Castle. I like the Outrunners. I'm mad that they're not featured on AEW as much as they was. being that the tag team division is kind of
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
All three of them, Dalton Castle and the Outrunners, are entertaining enough. They should be on AEW, not Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Eric Tate says a good heel too. I think he's talking about Nick Wayne.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No, I agree. Yeah, very good heel. Yeah, I got nothing but good things to say about Nick Wayne. Up next, we had another international title #1 contender ladder match qualifier, and it was Ring of Honor television champ Lio Rush taking on El Clone of the Callis family. And Lio Rush may win in Ring of Honor, but he doesn't get to win in AEW. El Clone got the pin as he held on to the ropes. He cheated and got the win. This one was good. It was a little short. I gave it 3.5 bones out of 5.
Yeah, I went 3.5 for the shortness and my boy losing. As y'all know right now, I am a big Lio Rush fan.
I love him. I love what he's doing.
Love what he's doing. Love it.
Very entertaining and a little creepy too.
Uh-huh.
A little legitimately creepy.
It's fine.
And then was this the match where he got busted up in the corner of his eye?
Mm-hmm.
That looked creepy too, with the blood right at the corner of his eye. It made him look even weirder.
Bruh, he's killing it right now, man.
Oh yeah, he's one of the most entertaining parts of AEW or Ring of Honor right now.
It's got me watching Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah, okay. Speaking of which, I just got Russo's new book just came out, Total Nonstop Agony, about his time in TNA, and I just got the TNA Plus subscription where you can go back and watch all the episodes of TNA. I got a free code where you get a month free. If I can remember what it was, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I think I'll look it up, but I think it was TNA History.
Okay.
And of course, you got to cancel it before they charge your card.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a free month, and you get they have the Thursday night show. They have a Friday night show, apparently, too. That may be online only. I don't know. It's called Explosion. I've never heard of it.
Okay.
And you can see all the back episodes, too. So I think it was TNA History is what you put in. But I got it. I'll send it to you if you're interested. Because I want to go back and see all those Russo episodes. After watching that Dark Side of the Ring, it looked pretty entertaining, you know.
I'm telling you, man. One of my favorite tag teams from TNA, Beer Money. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think you're gonna enjoy it.
One of those guys was in JCW.
Storm.
What's the name? James Storm.
James Storm was the beer part of it, and the dude Bobby Roode, he was the money part of it.
Oh, Bobby Roode. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Never saw them together. Sounds like a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Tate asks, what match did you ever give a 0 bone? I gave a 0 bone. I think I've given it one time. I honestly don't remember what match it was. Switch, have you never given 0 bones, have you?
I haven't yet. It has to be a real shit. I don't do this. I don't count the squash matches as 0 bones. Right. It has to be an actual match that I'm just like shitting on.
Right.
But never have yet.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully you don't have to, but I cannot remember, but I did give one match 0 bones. I remember that. All right. Main event of Collision. We saw Willow Nightingale and Maya World team up, and they took on the women they were facing on Sunday, the women's world champ Tekla of the Triangle of Madness. That's what they're called, right?
Mm-hmm. Triangle of Madness.
And Tekla teamed up with TBS champion Hikaru Shida. Tekla and Shida got the win, which should have told you what was happening on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Tekla pinned Maya World after a spear, and this was good. But again, they've been giving the women, and this is fine, give them a chance, give them an opportunity. They've been giving the women a lot of television main events lately, and I got to say, the women have not been living up to the main event spot.
No. It's like even for this one,
mm-hmm.
You could have easily put Nick and Fox in the main event.
Yeah.
Conglomeration and the Outrunners could have been in the main event.
Right. That's probably what should have been the main event. This is a conglomeration match.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget if I said what I gave the main event. 3.5 bones is what I gave it.
I gave it 3.
Okay, that's fair. That's
3
fair.
bones.
And Mom's safety net says Switch looking like X-Pac with a red bandana.
Break it down.
All right. And, of course, the big show this week was AEW Redemption, the pay-per-view. And as always, we do our prediction show where all 4 of us make our predictions. Whoever gets the most right, of course, wins. Wolf won the prediction championship. He has had it the most. What did he fit? He got 7 out of 10 matches right. Pretty good. Switch and I both got 6 out of 10 right. It's all right. Yeah, not great. K Fabulous got 5 out of 10, but she has not been watching AEW very regularly lately.
Exactly.
So, but all right, AEW Redemption, July 26th in Montreal. Opened up with a ladder match for the international number 1 contender, international title number 1 contender. We had Speedball Mike Bailey, El Clone, Nick Wayne, the Beast Mortos, Jungle Jack Perry, and Commander. Pretty good collection of talent. Speedball Mike Bailey won. He is now the number 1 contender to the international title. This match, K Fabulous and I were actually on our way home from an independent wrestling show. I missed this match. What did you rate it, Switch?
I rated it a 4, man. It was good, man. I gave it 4 bones out of 5. It was real good, man. Everybody got their stuff in, but it wasn't a lot of laying around like we're used to seeing in these kind of matches.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a long-time viewer, I hate laying around in multi-man matches or like 6-man matches. When somebody hits a move and somebody's dead on the outside of the ring for like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, it's like if they're that dead, just roll them inside and pin them.
Exactly.
If they're that dead, I hate that shit. Mom's safety net says, no, sorry, not to sidetrack, but what y'all having for dinner tonight? I am probably going to have a rotisserie chicken breast with no skin.
I had some codfish with no skin and some asparagus.
Yeah, all the fat's in the skin. Gotta take that shit off.
Yep. First time eating cod, it was good too.
Good, yeah, I like cod. He says, I just got a platter and loaded fries because tonight might get stoned. LOL.
I ain't mad at that.
You're supposed to do that after, though, right? All right, back to Redemption. Second match, we saw Continental Champ Jon Moxley team up with his Death Riders cohort, the Owen Hart Cup winner, Will Ospreay. They took on the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks won. They had a bunch of super kicks on Jon Moxley and pinned him. Very entertaining tag team match. All 4 guys looked very good, I thought. 4.5 bones out of 5.
Yeah, 4.5 bones all day, man. Can't miss with these guys. Really can't.
And Antonio says, great weekend. Watch SummerSlam Saturday and Sunday. Wow, perfectly. Antonio, I don't watch WWE. I will not be watching SummerSlam. Switch, do you plan to watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. We just not gonna be streaming it. Or if Wolf is doing his thing, I might go join Wolf just to support him or something. But other than that, we're not. We don't. Only thing we cover WWE wise is WrestleMania and maybe the Rumble.
Yeah, and old WWF matches. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Eric Tate said, I had a chicken TV dinner. Everybody share what you had for dinner. Man, I tell you, I haven't eaten anything all day. I think that's why I have a headache. Like literally nothing.
Yeah. Have you been taking water?
No.
Yep.
I got a Gatorade.
That doesn't count, bro.
I know.
Doesn't count.
I should have been drinking water. I got a bad headache.
When we get off of here, you go take care of that.
I am, yeah. I'm going to eat something, take some ibuprofen. Up next on Redemption, international title match. The champion Kyle Fletcher, accompanied by Don Callis, took on the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito. And Fletcher hit a brain buster on the middle turnbuckle, very painful looking. and got the pin. Great match. I give it 5 bones.
5-time bones off of this one.
Yeah,
You
great
can't
match.
miss with Fletcher. And as much as I don't think I shit on Bandito. I just don't
You
praise
think
him.
he's overrated?
Yeah, I do think he's overrated, but he's good. He's good. He's good. He's great in the ring. I just, think he's a little overrated for all the hype. Like Ring of Honor, like I don't think he should be the Ring of Honor world champion right now. But that's a whole nother thing. But other than that, the boy has offense, he has speed, he has strength. Even though he wears a mask, his selling is good. And then Kyle Fletcher, he just always brings bangers. But yeah, 5 bones for this match. It was awesome.
And you bring up the selling with a mask. That's one of the hardest things about wearing a mask. I mean, it looks awesome, but it's harder for viewers to connect with you because, like you said, in selling, they can't see the pain. And if you're cutting a promo or something, they can't see the emotion on your face, which is what with Vince Russo was his main criticism of Mexican wrestlers, was saying, yeah, they might be great wrestlers, but we need the audience to connect with them. And when they can't see your face, it's hard to connect with somebody,
Yeah. And it's even harder for Bandito because he wears you don't see nothing of his face.
Yeah.
You don't see nothing. At least with Rey Mysterio, you see the bottom part. Or Commander, you can see the mouth part. You see nothing with Bandito, but he still gives off that selling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good point. Ophilea says, sup? What's up?
What's up?
Ophilea says, Asa, you ever get told you look like Jimmy Cornette? I did have a viewer tell me that. I don't think I do, but okay. Hey. Hopefully it's just the glasses. I don't know. Do I still?
You, Brian Zane, and Jim Cornette could pass with the glasses on. Y'all can pass for brothers with the glasses on, bro.
And he says, people say Brian Zane is Cornette's son.
Bro, I swear Brian Zane looks more like him. But
who's Brian Zane? Who's that?
Brian Zane is the guy I was telling you about. He has a podcast called Wrestling with Regret. Where
I remember.
Yeah, and he just does all these. He'll go back and do like we do and watch old videos, but he'll break them down to 30 minutes and tell us what he thinks about him and does a star ranking and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, he really looks like Jim Cornette.
Oh yeah, all right. I used to, when I had a goatee, people used to tell me I look like Vince Gilligan. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The creator of Breaking Bad and the X-Files.
Yeah.
And that I agreed with.
I can see that.
I really did. I used to. All right, next up, we had a double chain match. We saw Jay White and Juice Robinson of the Bang Bang Gang. They took on the Dogs. And in this one, David Finlay pinned Juice after he hit him with the shillelagh. The shillelagh. Good match. Not as good as I hoped. Not as violent as it should have been. But I still gave it 4 bones out of 5.
I went 3.5. I think if it would have been like the dog collar ones, I think it would have been more violent. But yeah, it was still good, and the Dogs needed a win.
Yeah, they needed a win. True. I just think if you're fighting somebody with the fucking chain, I want to see some blood.
Beat them with it.
Yeah,
beat them with it.
I mean, make it real. If we got in a fight with a chain, somebody would be bleeding.
Yeah,
probably both of us.
I can't think of too many chain matches where there wasn't blood. You chill it out, girl. Don't you start.
Yeah, that kind of let me down. Let me down. But they were saving it, I think, for Jericho and Ciampa, which we'll talk about in a minute. Up next was the TBS title match. Hikaru Shida defending her belt against Maya World, who has really been coming on here lately, been getting a big push. Maya World pinned her, won the TBS title. This was good. Maya World looked okay. I still think I don't know if overrated is the word. She's being overpushed. Her talent does not equate to the push she's receiving. And further than that, I don't think the fan reactions equate to the push that she's receiving either. But whatever, she got the win. I gave this one 3.5 bones out of 5.
I gave it 3.5 bones too, but I mean, think like this, bro. What else was they gonna do? We're gonna recycle the shit, put it back on Statlander. Like I said, the women's division in AEW has been struggling. That's why they'll be bringing in people from New Japan, bringing in women from Ring of Honor. So maybe this is to shake it up a little bit, but AEW, they got to figure out something with these with the women's division.
Yeah.
Like, I think that Redemption should have been a time to bring in somebody that got released. I think Shayna Baszler would be a good fit in AEW.
I do not understand why they haven't hired her yet.
I don't know, bro.
Don't understand it. Because, like I said, I saw her in person like 2 or 3 months ago. She looked very good. So just as good as she looked in WWE. So I don't understand what the issue is. And especially, like you're saying, when they need some good women, she's good. So, I mean, I don't get why they haven't hired her. I do not understand that. But they have brought in some people. You know, Persephone, we've seen her a little lately, the CMLL world champion. Who have we got coming up out of the WWE free agents? Nikki Cross might be a good pickup. She's not great, but I think she's good enough.
I ain't gonna lie. I want Nikki to come to JCW.
That would be cool. Yeah, that might be a better fit. I agree with that. I'd rather her go to JCW. Yeah, good point. Because they need women too. But the women they have are pretty good. Danny Moe, J-Rod,
Big Al,
Hollywood, Haley J, Big Al. They just need more women.
Yeah.
But the women they have are good. Who's that on? Freya the Slayer?
Yeah, I did like her. So I think they ended up giving her a contract anyway. Of course, Mickey Knuckles is a monster.
And they count, I mean, he's not, but JCW counts Sonny Kiss as a woman. And they just brought him in.
He's been taking losses, though, but Sonny can go too.
Oh, yeah. Great. I mean, very good wrestler.
I'm
not criticizing him, but it's a man. And at the end of the day, I don't want to see a man fucking twerking on my television, honestly. I don't want to see a man dressed like a man or a man dressed like a woman twerking on my fucking television.
Yep.
Not at all. But hey man, to be a black trans person in the world of pro wrestling, more power to him, I guess, man. Because I mean,
the thing that sucks about that, I just don't think he's gonna get too far with it.
Right.
That's the only thing, but good in the ring.
Yeah. And Ophelia says, Maya World is fine. And says, guys, what's your thoughts on Mercedes Moné? We'll talk about her in just, wait a minute. Did she have a match? Well, we'll talk about her right now. What do you think about Mercedes, Switch?
I have mixed feelings about her. Sometimes I can't stand her, but her star power, you need her there.
Yeah.
Like for AEW, they need her there. And it's back and forth with me. Sometimes I think her matches or her in-ring work is phenomenal. Then sometimes I'm like, I'm not believing it, So it all depends on which Monet you get, man.
Okay. You're saying you think she kind of like sandbags it sometimes?
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
I think she's good in the ring, and like you said, they need her star power. I mean, it's good to have a woman who's such a star for them. And I do think she's a good wrestler, and her matches are usually good. My one criticism of her is that she looks like if you hit her with a feather, she would break. I mean, she's don't get me wrong, she's a tough woman, but she doesn't look like it. She doesn't have the look at all. Like, it looks like she could never win a fight. So that's my one criticism is just her look, because like you look at Athena, the Ring of Honor champion, she looks like she could win some fights,
Yeah, she got some thickness to her.
Right.
She got some build to her. She looked like she could fight somebody.
Next up, World Tag Team title match. Cage and Cope, the champions, defended against Death Riders Claudio Castagnoli and Pac. Cage and Cope got the win. keep the belts. Good match. Gave it 4 bones out of 5.
Yep, I gave it 4 bones out of 5 too. I mean,
Yeah.
it really wasn't nothing to write home about. Just a good
Right.
tag team match that
Good
we all
solid
knew
match.
who was going to win it.
Right. Yeah, just a good solid match. Up next, we had another of the highlights of the night, the No Holds Barred match. We saw Chris Jericho break out his Painmaker gimmick, and he took on Tommaso Ciampa. This one very bloody, very violent, very enjoyable, very long. I think wasn't this match, I could be wrong, wasn't it like a half an hour or something?
A little over a half an hour.
Yeah, wow. A little too long, but I was entertained the whole time, honestly. So
Hockey pucks with tacks on them.
yeah, I've never seen that one before. I also never saw this before. Jericho won by submission after drilling into Ciampa's head with a power drill. Never saw that one before. I loved it. I gave it 5 bones.
I gave it 5 bones too, just because Jericho was in this match doing stuff like at his age he shouldn't be doing, but
Right.
he was doing it. And Ciampa, ever since Ciampa has left WWE and came over to AEW, he's been knocking it out the park.
Yeah.
I don't get what WWE's doing. Ricochet leaves, comes over here, knocks it out the park. Ciampa comes over here, knocks it out the park. Swerve leaves WWE, comes over, knock it out the park. So one more person I want to come over. One more person. Bayley,
yeah. You left out Tony Storm on that list.
Oh, yeah, Tony Storm, yeah. I'm sorry, 2 people I want to come over.
Okay.
Bayley and Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Gargano.
Yeah. It would be cool. It would be cool. Well, today, speaking of people coming over, let me interrupt Redemption Talk real quick. The New Day today posted a cartoon of like these 3 unicorns in a circus, and 2 of the unicorns escape the circus, and 1 unicorn is left behind, sadly. So we're talking about Kofi and Xavier leaving the circus that is WWE, and Big E is still back there as an analyst, commentator, or whatever you call him.
Yeah.
But I guess he's happy. He's making money just talking about wrestling. So
yeah,
I'd be happy. But yeah, so I think they're coming over. I think the Motor City Machine Guns are coming over. I don't know exactly when their 90 days is up. I think it is already. And if it is already, we may see them tonight. They're in Detroit.
I think we'll say that everybody's is up now. I think everybody's 90 days is up now, ain't it? Except for I think Santo.
I don't know, honestly. I thought I read today that New Days wasn't up until like early August.
Okay.
But again, I'm honestly not sure. But yeah, I think New Day are coming. I think Motor City Machine Guns are coming. And speaking of them being in Detroit, did you hear that Tony Khan invited the Insane Clown Posse to the show tonight?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, who knows if they'll be on TV, but they will be there as guests of Tony Khan, so that's pretty cool.
I mean, Tony Khan did have a talk with Vince Russo, so why the hell not?
And you got to wonder, does that mean Russo will be there too? He doesn't live in Detroit; he lives in Colorado, so probably not. Probably not. It depends if they're on the road or not. You know,
I don't think they have a reason to put Russo on there. I would love it.
No, not on TV. I mean, just be there.
Oh, to be there? Oh, okay,
be
yeah.
there.
No, I don't think he'll be there.
Yeah.
Nah, he's focusing on JCW, and if they're not paying him any money to be there, he ain't going there.
And Off Falea says, whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Thursday, we will be here.
Thursday, 6:55, JCW Lunacy Watch Along. Next up, national title match. The champion, Mark Davis of the Callis family, defended against Andrade El Idolo. And Andrade won. He had a spinning elbow and got the pin. Is the new national champion, his first belt in AEW. Good match. I gave this one 4 bones out of 5.
How you know? How you know? I gave it 4 bones out of 5 too, man. I'm glad they're doing something with Andrade. And again, like I said, I would love them to go ahead on and put Jake Doyle and Mark Davis back together as a tag team. They only tagged for like maybe 2 to 3 weeks. But those 2 to 3 weeks, I saw something.
No, I agree.
Something.
And like we were saying, AEW needs more like permanent tag teams, not just throwing two guys together. They need permanent teams.
Yeah, and just those 2 to 3 weeks, bro, they looked and felt like a real tag team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Eric, real quick, says TNA is live tomorrow night. Imagine if the New Day shows up in a live TNA. And it's wrestling. Who knows? I don't think they're going to TNA. I really think they're going to AEW, but who knows, man? Who knows?
Oh my gosh, I would trip. I would trip out.
I think the New Day really want to have like a feud with the Young Bucks. But I don't know, man. TNA has the Righteous and the Hardy Boys. They got some good tag teams too,
And I think the Hardy Boys are going to probably go back to WWE to finish their shit out. So
Really?
yeah, it's no need for a New Day to go over there. I mean, they could use the New Day in TNA because it's not too many great tag teams over there in TNA either. But nah, go to AEW because there's some matches that I would love to see.
Yeah, definitely. New Day versus Young Bucks. New Day versus FTR. Hopefully they come back. I would love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
New Day versus Cage and Cope would be cool. New Day versus Claudio and Pac. Hopefully they stay together as a team. I think they're a good team. All those would be good.
Yeah.
Next up, 2 matches left on Redemption. Next up, we have the Women's World Title match. Tekla, the leader of the Triangle of Madness, defended her belt against Willow Nightingale, who just came back recently. Willow pinned Tekla with a backslide. New Women's World Champion. I thought it was a very good match. I gave it 4.5 bones out of 5.
I gave it 4.5 too, but it's Tekla and Willow. I trust Willow and I trust Tekla.
Mm-hmm.
Good match. And I know people were saying like Tekla shouldn't have lost the belt, but
that's what I think.
Tekla's, bro, she hasn't been there long. Willow has put in work. I think she deserves to be on that card at All In just because the work she's been putting in for the past 2 years, So that's why I'm like, go ahead, let Willow get on that card and let her have her moment. We can always bring Tekla back next year and be the main woman for the women's division for All In.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they do next year. And now that you bring that up, who's in the title match at All In? Every year at All In, the world title match has been 2 different people. No one has been in the main event twice. No man has been in the main event twice.
I wonder if that's by design.
I don't know. You would almost think it has to be, right?
Yeah.
Because you would think somebody like Omega or MJF at least would have been in the main event twice,
At least.
Yeah. Eric says, was that her first loss? Talking about Tekla. That's a good question. I don't know. Was it?
Not in AEW. She's lost to Queen Amanana when she was coming in.
Okay,
she took a couple of losses when she first debuted, but she went strong after Tony basically left us. I don't know what's wrong with Tony, but after Tony was gone, Tekla's been going nonstop with wins.
Yeah, it has been months since she lost a match, though. But yeah, not her first loss. Thank you, Switch. Main event of Redemption, world title match. The world champ, Kenny Omega, took on the TNT champ, the Jet, Kevin Knight of the Callis family. I said that a lot about the show, the Callis family. Feel like a broken record, but Kenny Omega got the pin. Another very good match. 4.5 bones out of 5. I gave it.
Yeah, 4.5 bones too, bro. Kevin Knight he's that youngster. He's that youngster, and Omega still got it, man. He still got it.
So what do you give match of the week?
Match of the week? Oh man,
it's tough.
Oh, it is, man. You know what? I always go with my guy Fletcher.
Yeah.
Just because I love him, but I'm actually gonna give it this week to Jericho and Ciampa.
Yeah.
Because I think Jericho stepped a little bit outside of his box and made Ciampa bring his game too, and Ciampa made Jericho bring it. So I'm gonna go with that as match of the week.
Me too. And at first I thought Fletcher and Bandito, but that Jericho and Ciampa match was so bloody and did things like we said we'd never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a real fight. I gotta give that match of the week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Off Falea, is there a Dynamite stream tonight, Asa? Yes, there is. We start at 7:55. All right, and that is your TV report for this week. Now we got several topics we're going to talk about, and so let's. It's already 6:45. Let's maybe not talk about them for as long as we usually do.
I got you, bro.
First off, just some news. Rhino, former ECW World Champion, will appear in his hometown of Detroit either tonight on Dynamite, tomorrow at the Collision. Collision, I believe, is live tomorrow night, or at the Ring of Honor tapings. He will be at one or two or three of those. No one knows, but he will be there.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. All right, AEW has a chance to make Will Ospreay now after the events, after the main event of Redemption. They have a chance to make Will Ospreay the biggest face in the company or the biggest heel in the company. What should Tony Khan do and why, Switch?
It's just so many things you can do.
Yeah.
But like I said, we gonna keep it short. I'm gonna say you could turn him heel. Oh, it would be lovely to turn him heel at All In. That would make people pissed. Turn him heel. But I don't know. I still think it needs to be like them kicking Mox out of the Death Riders.
Yeah.
And him taking over. That's the only thing that I could see. But even that, they might cheer him. What you think?
I say make him a face. Keep him a face, is whatever you want to call it. You know, I think he should determine the Death Riders are not for him. You know, he has a moment when maybe he'll kind of cheat or something like that at All In the main event against Omega, but then decide not to, and Moxley will get pissed, and then Ospreay wins the title clean. That's how he wants to win the world title, and Moxley gets pissed, and then maybe Ospreay's first challenger is Moxley.
Then we go back to the Ospreay and Death Riders feud.
Yeah, so that's what I would do. That's what I think Tony Khan should do. But either way, I don't think he could go wrong either way. So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, it will be.
And Antonio says tonight AEW Dynamite, tomorrow AEW Collision. Wow, yeah, a lot of wrestling in a short period of time here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just a piece of news. AEW announced a special episode of Dynamite on September 9th from Athens, Georgia. It's called AEW Rebel Heart Dynamite and will celebrate Rebel and benefit ALS research. She was recently diagnosed with terminal ALS.
Yeah.
Kenny, very sad. Hopefully, I'm not joking or anything. Hopefully she makes it to this show in September, you know?
Yeah.
Because since being diagnosed with it, she's already in a wheelchair now.
Mm-hmm.
So very sad. Kenny Omega, Mercedes Moné, Will Ospreay, and Swerve Strickland are advertised for the show. Fans in attendance will receive a limited edition Rebel trading card sheet from Upper Deck. So again, that's September 9th. And I'm sure they'll probably have a way you can call in and donate for ALS too. All right. Mick Foley says the odd segment from AEW Redemption featuring him and Divine Dominion was due to, quote, a slight misunderstanding. So the Women's World Tag Team Champs, they told Foley to bow down after he interviewed them. And I guess he's joking. I don't know. And he thought they told him to bow wow. He then proceeded to make dog noises. And a lot of people criticize this segment as being dumb or weird or whatever. So, Switch, was this segment really that bad?
I didn't see this segment.
Oh, no?
I didn't see this segment, but hold up. He bought.
Yeah, they said bow down, and then he was like, ruff, 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 ruff. So
It's Mick Foley though, bro. Mick
Yeah.
Foley can get away with that shit.
Yeah, I thought it was weird but funny. So
Yeah.
that was my question. Was this segment really that bad? I don't think so.
Just hearing it, no, I don't think it was that bad. If it probably been anybody else, it would have been. But it's
Yeah.
Mick Foley. That's something Foley would do.
Yeah, that's just silly. So I thought it was fine. People really criticized it, and
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Some people got to look for something to complain about.
Yes.
All right. AEW and Ring of Honor wrestler Aaron Solo trained Nikki Bella for her WWE return. Solo and Bryan Danielson also trained Brie Bella for her WWE return. So my question switch, should Tony Khan's employees help train WWE talent?
I wouldn't want mine.
Right.
I wouldn't want mine training them. Nope, they should not. Where do they do that at?
Yeah.
I think
you said what? What was the last thing you said?
I said who does stuff like that?
Yeah.
But no, you would have never caught back in the day WCW guys training people from WWE or vice versa.
Right. Not that.
But Tony
not that
Khan
I've
is
ever known. No.
Yeah, not that I've known, but Tony Khan is like I don't know him personally, but he seems like he's somebody that will let people do certain things, like not necessarily take advantage of him, but take advantage of him. Yeah. And I can see him letting them do something like that.
Yeah. Now I think the same thing. Yeah, if it were my company, I would say no, you're not doing that. I don't know if it's up to him. Can he tell somebody not to help train someone? I don't know. Maybe it's in their contract. I don't know. Is it even up to Tony Khan? Who knows?
I don't know. I mean, back in the day, you couldn't even talk. You couldn't talk to other wrestlers. Well, that was about contract stuff and stuff. I remember he couldn't do that. So yeah, I don't know.
All right. AEW World Women's Champion Willow Nightingale recently opened up about her self-diagnosed depression. She stated that AEW has a therapist that actually travels with them. What are your thoughts on this, Switch? The therapist traveling with AEW.
That's good, man. I wish they would have probably had more of that back in the day when we was watching.
Right.
And we probably wouldn't have had a lot of as many deaths as we had. Because a lot of people was on pills and stuff. Chris Kanyon, he was dealing with demons in his head. If he had somebody he could talk to, he might still be here with us because he was great in the ring, had a great wrestling mind. So, yeah, I'm all for a therapist being on the road with these wrestlers, man, because these wrestlers go through a lot.
Yeah, I couldn't say it much better. Yeah, they're out there putting their lives on the line every night. I mean, a lot of these moves, we get used to seeing these moves, but a lot of these moves we see are really dangerous. You know, one or 2 inches the wrong way, you got a broken neck, you know? This is the same guy, Eric. He duped me. He's off Falea. Eric, why don't you go fuck yourself, huh?
What the fuck?
All right. Let's see. Yeah, but my thoughts are the same. These wrestlers put their bodies on the line, and like you said, back in the day, a lot of people had drug problems, alcohol problems.
Mm-hmm.
So having a therapist with them, yeah, like you said, would have helped a lot. So I think it's a great thing. Yeah, I think it's a great thing. And Mom Safety Net says, "What the hell?" Yeah, there's this fucking guy. I'm gonna tell you in short. He said his favorite Freddy movie was Nightmare on Elm Street 2. And then like K Fabulous and I were like, that movie's terrible. It's awful. It's the worst one. And it is. It's the worst one. And then he fucking snapped. And he wrote the N-word like 8 times. And then we banned him. And then he came back last night as almost the same screen name, but different. And said this bullshit, and he got banned again. And now he comes on here and says this bullshit. He's like, Asa, you couldn't be a wrestling manager, let alone you couldn't manage a speedway. It's like, well, guess what, motherfucker? I was a wrestling manager. So what do you think about that? What have you ever done, Eric? And not that he can hear me anymore because he just got banned again.
Fancy Fans said he turned heel that night.
Yeah, he was here for that. He saw it. Everybody was like he just when we said Nightmare on Elm Street 2 sucks, he went psycho.
Yeah, and I didn't even say anything about Nightmare on Elm Street 2. And he put the N-word up.
Yeah, fuck that guy for real, man.
Oh gosh.
Just racist piece of shit. Just troll, coming to troll us. We've never had like a troll before, but this guy is, and he's just a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
fuck
for him to make 3 different accounts. Yeah. No.
I mean, who has that much time to bother like a small time wrestling podcast? Who's got time for that? I don't have time to do that.
I damn sure enough don't.
He's a loser.
Yeah.
Eric says, please pray for my mom. Her eyes are getting bad. I will, Eric. I'm sorry to hear that. Mom's safety net said, LOL, it's crazy the length people will go to for attention. Hey, you said it, man. Some people don't care if they get positive or negative attention. They just want attention.
I look at them as keyboard warriors because they wouldn't say a damn thing to my face.
Oh, no. It's like, if I didn't think he was a legit psycho, which I do at this point, I would give him my home address and tell him, come talk to me, Eric. I got something for you.
You can beat up.
Yeah. Fazby says, next time, just agree with that movie being the best ever. I never will. If you haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street 2, it's terrible. Let's see. Mom Safety Net says, sorry to hear, Eric. Yeah. And Fazby says, I avoid a lot of issues, just saying you're right. LOL. Like, who takes it that seriously? We're talking about a horror movie. I didn't say, like, your mom's a horror.
Nothing.
I just said
like that.
A horror movie is awful. I didn't even call him stupid. I was just like, that movie's terrible. Like, dude, it's just a fucking horror movie. You don't need to take it that seriously. We all have different tastes in movies. Just calm down. Just calm down. But he snapped. His brain like just went haywire when we said that. And now he's like, stalking us on the internet and changing his screen name and trying to hurt my feelings. And it's, dude, I'm a fucking grown man and you're no one to me. There is nothing you can possibly say that's going to hurt my feelings.
Exactly.
There's no way I could care any less about what he has to say. The only reason I'm talking about him right now is he keeps fucking interrupting our shows. I'm done talking about him now. Mom Safety Net says, I don't know if you guys talked about the Vince lawsuit ending or whatever. Any thoughts on that or don't care? We usually stay away from WWE and Vince McMahon stuff. And I don't know what I think about that. We'll just move on unless you got something to say about it, Switch. That's that's a can of worms I don't want to get into right now. And he says, at this point, I just say, hey, he got away with another thing. That's kind of the way it seems. Fazby said, now I'm intrigued to see the movie. Don't see it.
I'll do it.
He says, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry not to give you an answer. It's just a bit, that's such a complicated thing with Vince. And we're already running a little long tonight, so I just want to talk about AEW. So I'm sorry not to answer your question. It's the same guy. He says, unless this guy is just kidding, Asa, this is Eric. I duped you twice. Ha ha ha. Failed manager. Well, this guy's getting banned too, so that's great.
Are you kidding me?
How many keyboards does this guy have? What a fucking psycho, man.
Yeah, at this point.
What a psychopath.
At this point, you lucky I ain't got a daggone cyber hacker.
What a fucking crazy motherfucker. Are any of you else out there this fucking prick? How many keyboards does he have? Fazby says, bro, I am scared. Yeah, this guy's a fucking nut job, man.
Lonely, that's all.
All right. Anna J, this is just news. Anna J, who recently re-signed with AEW, is currently suffering from a shoulder injury. She underwent an MRI last week. There's currently no timetable for her return. All right, another piece of just news. Tony Khan will grant Ty Mello her release from AEW as she told Khan she wants to, quote, step away from wrestling. So, yeah, at first I think he wasn't going to give her release, and then there was this whole big thing on the internet about how he was holding her prisoner or something, and then he changed his mind. He was like, whatever. I mean, that's what I would do. She's not good enough to go to another company and make a splash, I don't think, you know?
Yeah, it's not going to affect him.
And Fazby says, this makes me hate the wrestling community. Yeah, man, there's a lot of unhappy people out there. But that's why we try to keep our show positive. Just if you come on here and you keep insulting me, I'm not going to be positive, you know? And again, I don't care what he says. He's just wasting my fucking time.
Time, yeah.
Is my time. I don't care what he says because he's not hurting my feelings. Don't waste my fucking time. Faz says Ty is going to AAA. Interesting. Where'd you hear that, Faz?
Somebody did say that she was thinking about that.
Really? Okay.
I thought it was just bullshit, but okay.
I could see it. And he says, "Damn, Switch got 2 belts now."
Yeah, I took one out of my dog's room. Had it hanging up in there.
All right, here. Let's see.
It's the old spinner one.
That's what I look like. Yeah.
The spinner.
All right, just one more piece of news and then one more topic. Tony Khan said MJF didn't wrestle at Redemption because he's, quote, working through some major injuries that, quote, are not expected to keep him out long term. So I thought he was just getting a rest from television to kind of keep his character from getting stale. But turns out, yeah, he's got apparently several injuries. I'm not sure what they are. Yeah, he's just
some minor knick-knack injuries because he's been in some matches where they was going. He went hard at a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I hopefully we'll see him come back in time for All In.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Hopefully. Fazby says, I had that spinner one and sold it.
Word.
All right. And our last topic, former WWE and New Japan wrestler Doc Gallows was backstage at last week's Dynamite. Switch, would you want him to sign with AEW?
Not unless both of them are coming in.
Gallows and Anderson?
Yeah. I like Gallows, but I like him as a tag team. I like the Good Brothers as a tag team. If you're going to do that, bring them back in as a tag team. I mean, they've been there once, though, haven't they? Yeah. They've been there before. So, I mean, I could have sworn they was rocking out with the Elite at one point with the Young Bucks for a little bit in AEW.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I think they was, man. But at this point, I don't know. I don't think AEW needs them.
Yeah, I kind of agree. And I hate to say don't give the guy a job. I hate to sound like that.
Yeah. As
somebody who's looking for a job, but I mean, I wouldn't hire him. I don't think they got such a big roster. I don't think they need those two.
Mm-hmm. And I think they're more over in New Japan anyway.
Yeah. And Fazby confirms. He says, "Yep, they were there." Okay, that's totally been erased from my brain.
Yeah.
And he says they're best for MLP. What's MLP?
Or maybe he's thinking MLW.
Maybe he's saying MLW.
Is the P next to W on the keyboard?
No, it's on the other side.
Oh shit!
All right, so folks, now it is time.
Let's get
for the top 5. Every week we come up with the top 5 men, the top 5 women, and the top 5 teams in AEW. We insult each other about it. We send nasty emails. When we meet in person, we stomp on each other's feet, and eventually we come up with a list. So women first. Changed around quite a bit after this week. Number 5, all the way down from number 1 after losing the world title, is Tekla. Number 4, breaking into the top 5, is CMLL World Champion Persephone, who got a win over Angelica Risk on Collision. Number 3, up one spot from number 4, even though she didn't have a match, it's Mercedes Moné, the Owen Hart Cup winner. She is the number 1 contender to the women's world title. Nice dancing. And she's facing Willow Nightingale at All In. Number 2, just breaking into the top 5, I think for the first time maybe.
Coming in strong.
The new TBS champ, Maya World, beat Hikaru Shida for the title. And your new number 1, rising up from number 3 last week, is your new world champion, Willow Nightingale, won it from Tekla. So that's number 1, Willow Nightingale. Number 2, Maya World. Number 3, Mercedes Moné. Number 4, Persephone. And number 5, Tekla. All right, top 5 teams. Their AEW is not consistent with booking their tag teams or trios or keeping a lot of teams together. So our lists are very different from week to week. And this week, everyone just broke into the top 5 except number 1. So number 5, they got a big win over Jay White and Juice Robinson at Redemption. Number 5, the Dogs. Number 4, the Women's World Tag Champs. They defended the belts against the Sisters of Sin, Divine Dominion. Number 4. And number 3, they got the win over the team of Ospreay and Moxley at Redemption, the Young Bucks at number 3, and they're getting the World Tag title shot at All In. Number 2, you're, again, back in the top 5, your World Trios champions, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. They successfully defended against Dalton Castle and the Outrunners on Collision, and they successfully defended at the Redemption pre-show. Who'd they beat? Do you remember?
The pre-show? No, I don't remember who they faced at the pre-show.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I don't remember. But they beat them. Whoever they faced, they won. Proud A-Hole 57. Are you Eric also?
Mm-hmm.
He says, this is PAH. Okay, we'll see. We'll find out.
We know who you are. We know exactly who that is. Oh, no, I think I want to say it was the Lethal Twist that they beat.
I think you're right. I
said the Lethal Twist had a good, been rocking. I think that's who. I could be wrong, though.
He says from yesterday. Yeah, good to see you again. He said this is PAH. So hopefully you're not this guy Eric who's been coming on here and acting a fool, embarrassing himself. All right, so that's number 1. Oh, wait, I didn't get to number 1. Same as last week, Cage and Cope, World Tag Team Champions, defended against who'd they beat at Redemption?
At Redemption, they beat Claudio and Pac.
Yeah, thank you.
Claudio and Pac. So
number 1, Cage and Cope. Number 2, Cassidy, O'Reilly, and Strong. Number 3, the Young Bucks. Number 4, Divine Dominion. Number 5, the Dogs. I know Fazbee's kidding. He said it's me, Eric, the whole time.
Look, we know our OG fans, okay?
Yeah. That guy. All right, and last but not least, the men's top 5. Number 5, breaking in for the first time in a while. Number 5, Chris Jericho got that violent win over Ciampa at Redemption. Number 4, down one spot from number 3 last week. The Owen Hart Cup winner, number 1 contender to the world title. Number 4, Will Ospreay. Number 3, up 2 spots from number 5, is your new national champion Andrade El Idolo, beat Mark Davis for the title at Redemption. Number 2, up 2 spots from number 4, is your international champion Kyle Fletcher, who successfully defended against Bandito at Redemption. And still number 1, your world champion defended successfully against Kevin Knight at Redemption. That's Kenny Omega. So strong top 5 from the men. Number 1, Kenny Omega. Number 2, Kyle Fletcher. Number 3, Andrade El Idolo. Number 4, Will Ospreay. Number 5, Chris Jericho. And Proud A-Hole. I remember. He says, I'm from Russo's brand. LOL, not a troll. yeah, we got this guy who keeps changing his name, and he's like, haha, I got you. And it's like, you didn't get me. Get out of here. He says, where can we follow you and Switch? Well, I'm on X at No Bones Wrestling. That's at No Bones RASSLIN. Switch is on X at Switch 0116.
You a beast because I don't even remember that thing.
Well, I gotta type your name all the time. Type your handle all the time. And then we're on YouTube, youtube.com/@nobonesaboutwrestling. So that's where you can follow us. And I put things on X. I put news, rumors, old retro stuff, when we're doing our shows, all that stuff I put on X. It is awesome. We'll follow. Appreciate it very much. And remember to subscribe to this. So those are your top fives for this week. And last but not least, here's a short preview of Dynamite tonight. July 29th, they are in the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Willow Nightingale's Women's World Title celebration. So who knows what exactly that will be. I assume there will be a lot of do up.
The whole conglomeration.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, they gave her a backpack last night. Yeah.
Yep.
For her belt. We got a World Trios titles match. It should be pretty good. We got Cassidy, O'Reilly, and Strong defending against the Demand. Who you got winning that one?
Ooh, it might be time for the conglomeration to lose them belts. The man needs some belts.
I think that would be good.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to win, but I think the Demand should win.
Regardless, it's going to be a good one.
I think so. We got the TBS title match. Maya World defends her belt against CMLL Women's World Champion Persephone. So I'm sure Maya World will keep the belt. We have a national title triple threat match. The new champion Andrade El Idolo defends against two of the losers from the ladder match on Sunday, Jungle Jack Perry and Nick Wayne. And let me ask you, Switch, they lost the international title number one contender match. Why do they both get a shot at the national title?
I have no idea.
Make it make sense.
It's AEW's book, and I can't do it. Some stuff I think they just throw it at a wall and try to make it stick, man.
Yeah. Fazb says Tekla versus Kira at All In. Hikaru? Is that who he meant? Kira? Who's Kira?
Oh, you mean Kairi Sane?
Kairi. Oh.
You think Kairi's coming to AEW?
I do.
I hope she does, man. I was so mad WWE let her go. But then I was happy because it's WWE.
Right. I hope she does. Again, she's very talented, but she's very small, you know?
And they dropped her in the middle of a great storyline.
Oh, yeah?
It was a great storyline that was going on between her and Asuka. And they just fired her right in the middle of it. No conclusion to it or nothing. Like,
She's the one who does like the Princess Pirate gimmick, right?
Yes.
Okay, she's cool. Again, very talented, but small, very small.
Yeah, she is small. She is.
All right, we will hear from world champion Kenny Omega. I'm sure he has a lot to say about Will Ospreay and Moxley and what went down on Sunday. Fazb says she just followed that Bloom guy who's the agent of most wrestlers.
Okay. Yeah, it might be going down there.
And he says her and Tekla are both small.
Yeah, but Kairi is like thin, small. Tekla, she's small, but she got a little built to her. Like she got a little definition in her arms. Kairi's just small.
Yeah, I agree on that. All right, and last but not least, on Dynamite tonight, Renee Paquette has a sit-down interview with the teams facing off for the tag titles at All In, Cage and Cope and the Young Bucks. So that is what's been announced for Dynamite. 1, 2, 3 matches, 3 segments. I'm sure we'll get more than 3 matches. I hope so. Otherwise, that means a whole lot of talking. So I hope we get more than 3 matches. Yeah, anyway, everybody, that's been our match. That's not been our match. That's been our show for right now. This has been AEW Weekly. You can catch us every Wednesday at 6. This is on X. It's on YouTube, youtube.com/@nobonesaboutwrestling. If you came in late or you want to hear it again, sometime tonight, it will be posted on iTunes, Spotify, all those places as an audio-only podcast. But yeah, join us every Wednesday. Our viewer participation in this show is important because, we're talking all these topics and rumors. We'd love to hear what you guys think, what you have to say, and the rumors you've heard that maybe and news that we haven't heard, because we don't know it all. We know a lot, but we don't know it all for sure. Not even close. So we really appreciate you joining us for AEW Weekly. And we are doing, real quick, I'm going to tell you what we got going on the rest of the week. Tonight at 7:55, AEW Dynamite Watch Along in 40 minutes. Me, Switch, K Fabulous, and Wolf. Tomorrow night, 6:55, JCW Lunacy Watch Along. And Friday night this week, we're doing a very special watch along. I'm going to try and find out the easiest way for you to access it. But Friday night at 7, we're doing a watch along of They Live, which is an action horror movie starring Rowdy Roddy Piper. It's excellent. It was directed by John Carpenter, who directed the first Halloween. It's not as spooky like Halloween, but it's a very good movie. And
that shit was creepy to me.
Friday, it is creepy. It's just not like scary horror.
Yeah.
But it is creepy. Yeah, it's creepy. It's weird. And that is Friday at 7. And like I said, so look for it online. I'm not sure if it's showing anywhere for free. It's probably not. I don't know. I'll figure it out and I'll let you know here. But that's Friday at 7. A very special. Sometimes we do horror watch alongs, so we're going to do They Live on Friday. And everybody, that's it. Switch, thank you very much for joining me. I always enjoy doing this show with you.
Go drink you some water and put something on your stomach.
Yeah, I'm going to. So, everybody, we will see you in 38 minutes for AEW Dynamite. And for now, for the next 38 minutes, love yourselves, love each other. For the love of God, people, use your turn signals out there. Stay safe.
Already.
Switch, I'll see you in just a little bit. And I'm going to play us off with the No Bones About Wrestling theme song by our very own Switch. So everybody see you in just a little bit for Dynamite.
All right, y'all.
Set the tone. New war zone. Yeah, we came to talk that pain and gold. No bones about it. Let it roll. Asa's got them books stacked high. Old take heat and that sharp eye. Manager day shame, make fly. Seen every lockup, every running lie. Play fabulous, came late, but she locked in quick. Costume drama, that spot lick slick. The pageantry, the flair, the grit. Found her home in the chaos of it. Switch been down since way back when. Horror flicks, dark dot sports again. CGR with that brother team. No bones crew, we the body slam dream. Kinda welcome everybody to the room then. Balls for a prayer, the super kick the finish in. Take a howl to the moon, watch them run and feel. No bones about wrestling, now is here. Books, toys, docs, and game night fights. Old school love.